Good day, citizens. It is 10:08 a.m. on 10/30/2021. I've made this video a couple times now, but I think the direction I'm going to go with this one is I'm going to give you a couple little tips and tricks and not so much explore the metaverse too much with you, but just show you a couple of things here. And I want to talk about Decentraland. Facebook came out the other day with its article saying that they're going to try to be the king of the metaverse, and they probably will in the end. They'll probably be bigger than Decentraland. It's kind of sad because Decentraland's been around for a while. But I think the goal for the masses, or for them and the big corporations to control the masses, is to end decentralization and to control things and control fiat, just like they control cash. And I think they'll do that via Libra and DM on the Facebook metaverse. And it kind of rubs me wrong, but there's already people in Decentraland. Today is the first time that I've really been saddened by a person botting and doing some really heinous things and posting some really ignorant comments. Not trying to sound like a snowflake or he made a glass melt in the rain type of person, but there is an ignorant person doing some hate speech in the entrance to the portal. And I wonder if it was actually done on purpose by a Facebook employee or somebody who works for corporate offices of Facebook. Because usually in the NFT space and in the crypto space, you have fights every once in a while. But usually people work together and we educate each other. It's a different kind of atmosphere. But I guess as that space continues to grow, we're of course going to get those trolls and those toxic individuals. But since Facebook released its announcement about its metaverse, the price of mana, which is the token of Decentraland, has spiked, and it's at $2. You can see here it's up 55%. We'll go to the 1-day candle, and you guys can see this is what you would pretty much call a moonshot or a rocket ship, or just a great candle. It is run on Ethereum, and that is very pricey. But what it does is it runs on the Polygon Matic network, so you can transfer your mana from Ethereum to Polygon, and it's faster and it's a lot cheaper. But we're going to skip the portal here and ignore the ignorant guy. If you do log in today and you create an account, you can click that guy, or this goes for anybody in the world that you want to block, or if they're spamming ads or anything, you just click their name in the chat and you click block, and it will silence them. That easy. And then you can also report them if you want to go that route. But this is the home page. To log into Decentraland, you usually need a MetaMask. You need to be on the Ethereum network. And for all intents and purposes, they have a marketplace. They have events. They have some resources here. If you own land, there's a builder page. But we're just going to click events here. We're going to see what's going on today inside of the metaverse. We can see here they have a music festival. They're going to have a pumpkin party. They have these events here that are the headliners. And sometimes in these events you'll get a free drop. You might get a piece of clothing for your avatar. Or you'll get something called a POAP, which is a little thing. It means proof of attendance, and it goes into a separate portfolio. And sometimes you can trade those proof of attendances for clothing. So just be aware of that. But we can see my avatar up here in my account. You can see I have a little bit of mana already. The red here means that mana is on Ethereum. The black, or it will look white in the marketplace, means that is on Polygon. Okay. We're just going to click here. I'm going to go to this. A lot of you guys seem to like Doge. You can actually just click jump in. In the next tab, it will open this right here. If you're playing as a guest, you would hover your mouse over play as guest. But because I have a wallet, it recognizes me. It logs me in as a individual based off of my MetaMask here. And I'm going to give you guys a couple pointers here as soon as we load in. This is very graphically intensive. You might want to close out things in the background. It might load slow because of my recording software, so just be advised. I'm not going to make this. I'm going to try to make this video educational. It might go on for a little bit, but I hope you get a lot of good information out of this video, and it's very educational for you. That's my whole goal today, is just to teach you a little bit of tips and tricks about Decentraland if you jump in. Not so much about the price of the coin. This is about experiencing the metaverse and running around and actually being a part of it, because it's already here. And this isn't tied to the Oculus Rift. Yeah, that looks cool. I'm sure Facebook's going to do an amazing thing. But this is on a decentralized network. And with the decentralization, of course, comes pricks who try to ruin it for everyone else. But we'll take the bad, and we're going to run, and we're going to turn that bad, and we're going to make it good. Just gotta wait for it to load, though. While I'm talking about that, you guys can see up here where it says Loki in my browser up top here, where it says Realm. Just a heads up, let's say you go to log into this and when you're with a friend, you can see your coordinates here. You guys can match up your coordinates. If they are in a different realm, all you would do was you would delete this right here after the equal sign and put what realm they are into, and then press enter, and you will reload in that realm. You can press the M key on your keyboard, my bad, and you will bring up a map. You can go to any grid square on the map. You can click and drag. You can see different parts of the map. They have plazas, tons of artist galleries. There's even casinos, which I'm going to show you a little bit longer. But all you do is you would click it, and it'll give you the option to jump in. You press M again if you don't want to jump, and you closed out the map. The next thing I want to talk about, you press enter, and you can chat here if you have friends. Let's say I want to add this guy as my friend. I would click him. I can click his passport. I can see who he is. I can see what he actually owns. This guy doesn't have anything. I can tell by that his name has numbers and letters here, this pound sign. That means that he has not registered his name. When you register your names, you pay mana, and your name becomes an NFT. So, just for an example here, I'm gonna run over to this dude, and I'm just gonna say in chat, I'm gonna say, "Hey man, hope you enjoy this space." And you can see my name doesn't have no numbers next to it. That means I own my name, my call sign, my gamer tag, whatever you want to call it, as an NFT. But here you go. You can see they have like this Olympian looking thing. They have this gallery here with this guy showing his art. Now, I've made videos on this before. You guys can see that this is the guy here. And let's say we wanted to interact with one of his paintings. Like, oh, this looks pretty neat, right? We can click it. It will tell us the price, if it's been sold, where we can go to buy it. We can see it's not for sale. It's never been sold. We can see the owner's wallet. It's an oil painting plus digital. But we can click the OpenSea link and probably go look at the owner's collection. Now let's also get out of here. You can see people make some really cool looking stuff. Here's one of them robotic birds, kind of like you would see at a legit mall out in the real world. You got these little Doge thing up in the sky. Sometimes there's these screens where you can play movies by people, and they'll have music videos, and if they're a music artist, they might play their music videos. But there's all kinds of stuff in this place, man, and it's a never-ending art gallery. Like, that looks pretty amazing to me, right? Like, just different stuff that you might want to enjoy. Just, hey, man, log in. It's totally free to log in. You don't need money. You only need money to buy things, all right? You don't have to buy your character name. You don't have to buy the artwork. You don't have to buy anything to access this. It's totally free. A MetaMask Wallet is totally free. But while we're looking at this, you can see that they have all this here, right? This guy's hosting his gallery as an event. But you can also see over here that you have different type of plots of land. Now, like I said, I want to make this video educational, so I'm not going to delve on that too much. But let's say you want to change the sky from night to day, or when you load in, it's in daytime and you want to see it at night. You would come over here to this corner. You will click these three dots. You will have the hide taskbar tutorial, and you will see day mode. If you're on day mode already, it will say night mode. And oh, I did it too quick there. Sorry about that. We can click this. And voila, as you can see, it is now daytime. Some galleries and some times when they're holding events in Decentraland, it is recommended to be on the nighttime screen. Okay, so that's how you go to change the day and night over here. And you can also view the controls. If you want to do emotes, you press B. It will prompt you with a screen here, and then you can do emotes. If you want to see your inventory, you click I. And if, let's say, you load it in your avatar and you don't like it, you pull up the screen here. You can then change your avatar to whatever you want. If you have collectibles, the stuff I'm owning is premium. If you buy something on the marketplace, you also press I. You come to this menu, you come to collectibles. You can then change your pieces of clothing. Let's say I want to wear the Deadmau5 mask. I just put that on. I actually like wearing this mask right here, so I'm going to put it on. I'm going to try out my new shoes that I just bought, and I can see that I'm black on black. I kind of like that. And I would click done. And once I click done, you'll see the little cloud thing pop up underneath my feet. And now I am in my new clothes. So I can go explore the metaverse in my new outfit. If I wanted to buy, let's say I wanted to buy new clothing, okay? You would hit enter again, or I. You can also click on your icon in the top right. You can go to backpack. You can click marketplace. It will open in a new tab. Now, to make purchases, you will need mana. This will cost you money, and as you've seen, the price is pumping. Here is where things get a little different. You have, like I said, you have mana on Ethereum and mana on the Polygon Matic network. When you go to use the search function, you can choose by what part of the body the clothing will be on. You can also, when you first log into the store, it is by creators, okay? So it's going to show you creator items from their main people. What you can do is click items being resold, and you will get a totally different list of things. While the events are going on, you can come up here and click cheapest. And the stuff that is the cheapest here is usually stuff that people are getting for free. So let's say you missed an event or you can't make the event for that day and you want that item. You could jump in here and go to cheapest, click on whatever body part, let's say it's lower body, and you could get the cheapest item of clothing. So essentially for about maybe 30 bucks, you could change your character's gear to some premium collectible clothing inside of the game. And just for the sake of showing you an example here, I will go ahead and I will buy these shoes. Before I buy these shoes though, one thing to note, you can see that it has a unisex logo. Most of the clothing in the game is unisex. That way, no matter if you're boy or girl, you can wear it. You can see the shoe icon that it says feet, and the other items will be identified as such. But you see where it says rare, and you see epic, and well, it's not loading any legendaries, but I'm going to go ahead and click this one open in one tab and this one open in another, and I want to show you something here. There's epic, rare, uncommon, and legendary. Now, what makes those different? You can see here that on this page from this seller, I can see the owner, I can see what the item is, I can see what network it is on, how much mana it actually costs. It tells me it's running on the Polygon network. The auction is lasting for 27 days. What collection it goes to. I can click this and go to that collection's link, and I can see that this is issue number 252 out of 5,000. Alright, this is rare. Now this is epic. Now you're going to notice it is on the same information as available, but you will see here where it says 21 out of 1,000. Okay, the more higher this number is, the more lower that the rank will be. So this is epic because there is only 1,000. This is just rare because there's 5,000. You understand what I'm saying? So if you get something that's legendary, which is purple, usually there's only 100 of them, and as such the price will actually be a lot more. But let's say I want to buy this. I just click buy. It's going to ask my wallet for authorization to spend my mana. I will come here, I will click sign, and you will notice, because this is on the Polygon mana, there was no prompt for a gas fee. Now, I just paid essentially about $10-12 for those sneakers. Alright, if I was to go to do the same transaction on Ethereum, because Ethereum requires gas, I probably would have paid $100 to $200 just to do the transaction. But because it is ran on Polygon and Matic, that mana was converted from the Ethereum network to the Polygon Matic network. There was no gas, and it was instant. So it saves you money. So Decentraland uses both networks. You can use both coins. You can use the Ethereum coins if you want to spend that money, or you can use the Polygon Matic coins. Let's say I have some Ethereum mana that I bought off of something like Coinbase or that I received on a DEX. To move my mana over, all I had to do here in the marketplace was click my coins, and it brought up this for my account, okay? I could click swap here, and it will give me well, let's just go ahead and do it. Let's say I wanted to swap 50 more of my mana, which is 114 US dollars right now, and I want to complete the deposit. It says, remember, any transaction that moves assets within to or from the Ethereum blockchain will incur gas fees. It's gonna pop up here, and it's gonna say, just for an example here, it would cost me $122 right now to move $114. That's the difference between Matic and Ethereum. I'm going to go ahead and reject that because I know the prices fluctuate during the day, and I can do that for a lot cheaper. But once your mana is on the Polygon Matic network, you won't be charged that fee again. And it is way better, let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, because gas fees are ridiculous. And we can see here, this is my collection. If I want to see if them shoes get added to my collection, all I have to do is refresh my browser, come down here where it says playing on my wallet. It will reload the page, and we will check my collection, and those shoes should appear in my collection. So I showed you how to change realms to match your friends. I showed you how to click a player and block them or see their collection. I told you if you press enter, you can go in the chat. I've shown you how to change day and night cycles inside of the game, so you can change kind of the visuals. I've showed you how to pull up the map, how to read the grid squares, and that you can click somewhere and jump right in. The next thing I'm going to talk about is, maybe if, let's say you're jumping and you hear people talking and you're not sure what they're talking, or you don't know their language and that kind of annoys you, I'm going to show you how to change your mic settings so that only friends can hear you, and that maybe only people you want to hear you will be able to. So, and then, like I said, this takes a little while to load, but it's no big deal. I really like this logo of the Doge here. Not really a huge Doge fan, but I do like that picture. I think it looks pretty neat. This guy's gallery is totally awesome. He does body painting. Great stuff. One of my favorite recent artists I discovered, his name is Mai. He has music playing at this location. There's tons of stuff going on every day. There's PO-ops to collect, free clothing items to gain. And here you go. You can see we loaded back in right where we were. We're loading. I can press enter. Oh, actually, I'll press I. We'll go to my collectibles. And you can see that my new shoes are right here. And give it a second to load, and it should change my sneakers to my brand new kicks that I just bought at some point. I think when I'm actually recording, it slows down my internet and my processing power a lot. Maybe I'll have to get better editing software. Maybe I'll have to upgrade my computer. We'll go ahead. We'll exit out of this. We won't waste time. But to change those mic settings, right? Let's say you're running around, you hear people talking, you want to change it. You would come down to this cog down here in the settings. You would click it. You would go to audio. You can turn down the music. I have my music kind of down. Turn it up a little bit. You can see where it says allow voice chat. I have mine to friends. You can put it on all users. You can put it on verified users. I just put it on friends. You can also change the graphics information if things are loading too slow. I am playing with mine, but it's kind of already set on auto quality. I guess I could click 30 frame rate per second. Maybe that'll help. The shadowing distance is down. I have low avatars on. We'll see what happens here. We'll keep running. But as you can see, these plots here, you have some cool stuff. There's all kinds of stuff on here. This guy has a little garden. This guy has a glass building. You can see this guy has like a little, I don't know, airplane looking thing. People can build whatever they want on their land. For intensive purposes here, get out of the market. We're going to go back to the event page. I'm going to show you guys this guy's, well, we'll actually go to the, we'll go to a casino. I want to show you guys online gambling. I press M here. This is Wonder Mine. I'm going to show you guys that tomorrow because when I was in there this morning, there's a lot of people that didn't understand. So there's a couple casinos already in Decentraland. This is the Aquarium. It's one of my favorites. You also have Tom and Ya, another great casino. And then down, I didn't mean to click that, way down on the bottom, I don't understand why they don't have a scroll wheel zoom out, but they don't. There's another casino down there. I'm not going to go all the way down there. It takes forever. But we're going to go to the Aquarium real quick, and I will show you it. And I'll show you the difference in buildings and people's build styles. And I'm a gambling ape. We plan to build our own casino in which gambling ape NFT holders make some of the profits. They get some of the profits from the online casino. So for every ape you own kind of like a share. And you can see this is the Aquarium. I think it's a really cool casino. They have these merman here. They got these like limousines, kind of like your VIP. Still early. There's no driving around in cars and all that. You got this little greeter robot. You got the music. One thing I want you guys to note real quick. When you step on the casino grounds, you will notice here in the bottom right, this will start to increase. You actually earn free gambling money while you are on casino grounds. So you can actually come in here, play with your friends totally for free, and as long as you just AFK here, you will actually acquire free gambling coins. And as you can see, I just went up in my free coins. If you have Mana, DAI, Ethereum, DZ, or ICE, you can actually gamble with real money, okay? While my free coins are acquiring here, we're going to run around. You can see that they have some fancy fish. They have roulette. They have blackjack. And they got some zebra fishes up there. And they actually have for sale over here. Wait, it said in the beginning. They actually have some clothing for sale that you can buy from their casino. Now, I'm actually not going to gamble in this casino because I want you guys to see the other casino. So I'm going to go back into my map and change casinos. But you guys can see this is pretty cool. You could actually meet up with your friends in here from your houses. If you don't like going outside, you can gamble with your buddies and pals here in the Metaverse. It is already here. What Facebook's building with the VR, I'm sure it's going to be cool, but this exists here today. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to press the map. I'm going to go to the Tom and Ya so you can see the difference in styles. We're going to go ahead and let this load. It shouldn't take too long because we've already loaded and we're not going that far, but it does take some time. The events coming up here, you might, if you're getting in today, you might just want to be advised that you can get these PO-ops and just collect them, but if you can get those free airdrops, man, you can actually flip them for some money later on once they are all out. Now this is going to take a second to load. I'm going to run out here real quick. We can see the big Ethereum logo. We have the Tom and Ya entrance gates here. When you see this pink thing, that means that it is loading. But here we have a fancy look at the Tori and the entrance to the Tom and Ya. You're going to notice that the Aquarium had robots. This casino has the Pepe meme guy. And there's actually a guy here gambling. We just can't see him yet. They have like a Japanese Oriental style casino. I think it's pretty neat here. I'm a fan. They have You can't drive these cars, but it looks like, you know, a shout out to Elon. Here's a Cybertruck. You'll notice up here is a scoreboard where you can see the best players of the casino. You can also click here by what type of coin. So what kind of coin that person is gambling with. And you can see the free player versus mana versus Ethereum. Some people win huge amounts of money here, okay? This is real gambling. You can either gamble with the free coins that you acquire, or you can gamble with real money. They do have slots, but the slots are, how to put it, these arcade cabinet slot machines aren't really all that, all right? At least not in my opinion. We're looking at the bet here. You see okay, another tip. You press V to go into first person and second or third person view. We're going to actually change the bet back down here to 10. We're going to use our free play, and we'll go ahead and we'll spin. We'll spend $10 out of our free money and see if we win. And we didn't win, so we lost that. And we can make that back in about, I don't know, 4 minutes. All right. Let's say I wanted to play with mana. I should be able to back away from the machine, hit enter, and come here and click mana. And it'll now go to my mana. And I can go up to the machine, and it should recognize it. If it does not, that means that they do not accept mana, and you can only bet with the free coins. Now, if I go to this table here, and I want to bet with this Pepe here, I'll once again hit the enter button so I can move my mouse. You have people over here talking. These are real people. I will click my mana. It is now on mana, right? I can click to get back to the screen. I'll click up here, and he will give me a basic rundown. It's about a standard 4 deck, right? I'll click out of here. It's giving me a hard time. I'm going to talk to the Pepe. I'm going to hit F because I know how to play. And then he's here, right? What I'm going to do is I'm going to click one of these cards to join. It gives me the option to bet 1 mana, 5 mana, 25, or 100. I'm just going to go ahead and bet 1 mana, and you'll see it will count down to the game beginning. It begins just like that in 6 seconds. He will now deal to me in 6 more seconds. So this is costing me about $2.20 to play. He's giving me a 10. He's giving me a 20. I'm gonna stay. 20 is a coin that usually stay. And as you can see, he gave me a little a joyful emoji right there because I won. Now let's say if I would have lost that hand, the Pepe actually would give the cry emoji. So it's kind of neat to see the Pepes here and actually gamble. I don't want to risk it for the biscuit, so I'm going to back out, and you guys can see here that the cards reset. Now, I can go see other people gambling, and usually when they win, oh, there's my buddy. It will rain down what coin they're in. So if he's gambling with mana, it will rain down little mana logos. Okay, here you go. You guys can see this guy just won some. So he won some money. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna wish him luck. We're gonna go out and we're gonna throw some money at him, and hopefully he wins big again. But yeah, this is it, dude. This is the Metaverse. It's up and running. You have art galleries. You have the casino. I showed you a couple of settings. We did real gambling with real money a second ago. Hopefully that doesn't flag this video. You can click on these icons here and actually go to sites. We'll go ahead and we'll click the Twitter one. We'll continue over here and we'll go to Tom and Yaw's Decentraland Games' website. We can get to their Discord, all that information. This is real stuff, guys. It's up and running. It's real. And I hope this video has been educational. It's been informative. Another quick thing to notice, like I said, if you see somebody spamming, usually in the chat, you can, well, let's get out of the casino. It's giving me a kind of hard time. It's not 100% yet, guys. It's still alpha. You can usually click the name of the person in here and click report block or see their passport. So if you see a spammer in here and you want to stop their spam, just right click them and you can add them as a friend, or you can just click block, and that will stop you from seeing their chat. But that's it, guys. I'm going to end the video here. I'm going to give you a wave goodbye, and I'll give you a jump, and then I'll give you a wave. I will catch you guys next time. You guys take care. Stay blessed.